Arena, Lewiston, Maine, the world's heavyweight boxing championship. Proudly presented by Sports Vision Incorporated, promoted by Intercontinental Promotions. The challenger, Charles "Sonny" Liston. The champion defending his heavyweight crown tonight, Cassius Clay. 15 rounds or less. Hello, everybody. I'm Steve Ellis, reporting from ringside in the big fight on the big night. If you like daring, if you like speed, then you like the title holder, Mr. Cassius Clay. If you like a blockbuster, power-packed all the way, you'll go for the avenging ex-champion, Charles "Sonny" Liston. It's going to be a big one. Unusual locale tonight, but definitely unusual all the way. A little town of Lewis. That's the story. And right now we're going to give you an unusual story. We'll tell you all about the weigh-in, give you some vital statistics on each fist fighter, and let's take our cameras back some 10.5 hours, noontime today. Charles "Sonny" Liston, the avenging ex-champion, was the first guy in the ring at weigh-in time. 37 fights, 25 knockouts, 10 by decision, lost only 2 times, and then bouncing all the way from his dressing room, the title holder, Mr. Cassius Clay, came down loose and limber. Let's try to pick up some of the weigh-in sounds for you.
$15 and a quarter.
That's
$2.15 and 1/4.
Correction, $2.15 and a quarter listed.
$2.15 and a quarter listed.
Sonny was first guy on the scales, as you see, and he was 2 3/4 pounds lighter than the last time out, 215 and a quarter. And the champion got on the scales surprisingly light, surprisingly low, 206. Well, both fighters were very confident. Cassius flexed the muscles for about 1,000 faithful fans that watched the weigh-in ceremonies. Then he started shadowboxing in front of Sonny Liston, telling Sonny what he was going to do to him tonight, right now, the night of the big fight. Well, what do we think? Just hold on, and you'll get a pretty good idea of exactly what's going to happen. Those are the weigh-in ceremonies. That's the story of Lewiston. That's the story of the big fight. And Cassius Clay now bouncing in from the dressing room on the far side of the arena. You can just about picture him at the top of your screen or in the center of your screen as Cassius again, loose and limber, with his very short terry cloth robe, coming into the ring, up the ring stairs, and he's being booed. Angelo Dundee, Drew Brown, Bodini, right in that picture. Dundee walked out of it momentarily. And the fighters will be sitting down shortly to put those 8-ounce leather gloves on. And while they're doing that, naturally, we're going to go back to the ring announcer, Johnny Addy, and Johnny will bring us up to date, telling us all about the celebrities that we have in the squared circle. So we'll give you the feel of exactly what we have in store tonight. It's a big night. All important people here. Johnny, tell us who we have.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are some introductions. From the nightclub, Billy Daniels, singer Billy Daniels. May we have the gloves into the ring, please? The gloves. Come into the ring with the gloves, please. One of the top contenders for heavyweight championship honors, the popular heavyweight champion of Canada, George Chuvalo. Retired featherweight champion, Sandy Sadler. One of the greatest featherweight champions of all time, Willie Pep. Newly crowned light heavyweight champion, Jose Torres. Former heavyweight king, the Cinderella Man, James J. Braddock. The only man ever to regain the heavyweight title, 2-time heavyweight champion of the world, Floyd Patterson. champion from Boston, Jack Sharkey. Retired undefeated heavyweight king, Rocky Marciano. Ladies and gentlemen, the Brown Bomber, Joe Louis.
He's been out on the old fistic limb, been writing for the New York World Telegram and Sun and syndicated around the world, but Joe certainly looks trim, looks dapper. And now we're just getting the overall picture in the center of the ring. Pretty good gathering on hand. Many of the famed newspaper guys, approximately 4,000 fans in the stands here in Lewiston, Maine. Let's go back and see what Johnny Addy might add for us.
Ring officials assigned by State of Maine Boxing Commission. 3 commissioners here tonight: the chairman, George Russo, Rufus Candage, and Duncan McDonald. The secretary is Frank Raymond. Ladies and gentlemen, here are the judges. Coley Welsh of Portland, Russell Leonard of Augusta, Joe Bolvin, Rumford, the timekeeper, Russell Carroll, Auburn, counting for the knockdowns at the bell, Francis McDonough, Portland, the attending physicians, Dr. Leo Lamoux, Dr. Ralph Trajan, and the referee, ladies and gentlemen, the former heavyweight champion of the world, Jersey Joe Walcott.
We're waiting for Jersey Joe Walcott to come up in the ring. Of course, he's the guy who won that coveted crown back in 1951 when he knocked out Ezra Charles in sensational fashion in the 7th round in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. And there he is, very popular, honorable guy, Jersey Joe Walcott, the daddy of 6.
Ladies and gentlemen, Intercontinental Promotions Incorporated, Robert A. Nylon, President, and Arena AA present the main event, 15 rounds, for the heavyweight championship of the world. The principals, introducing from Denver, Colorado, he's wearing black trunks, he weighs 215 1/4, the former heavyweight champion, and now the challenger, Sonny Liston.
Sonny Liston, very popular with the folks here in Lewiston, Maine. No kidding about that.
His opponent from Louisville, Kentucky. He's wearing white trunks. He weighs 206. The heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali. Ladies and gentlemen, Jersey Joe Walcott will now give the instructions.
Muhammad Ali, better known as Cassius Clay. Let's listen to the referee.
Matches both worked very hard for, and I know you're both in good condition. I'm not going to go with a lot of preliminaries. I know you both know the rules of Maine, so I'm in here to enforce them. So I'll say to you, keep your punches up, protect yourself at all times. Good luck. Shake hands, come out fighting.
As you noted there, wherever you might be watching, they tried staring each other down. They looked hard toward each other. 15 rounds or less. The world heavyweight title, the big fight, the big night. Unusual locale, Lewiston, Maine, round number 1. They score the fight here in a 10-point must scoring system in Maine. 10 for the winner of the round, 9 on down for the loser. If you're going to score with us, well, get your pencil and pad handy. We're waiting for that bell for round one. Here we go. You'll note that Cassius wants to stay out in the center of the ring where he happens to be the king. Sonny Liston in the dark trunks is chasing that man straight away. Is that a mistake? Beautiful right hand shot that you saw. That was the best punch thus far landed by the champion. We note that early, halfway through this first round, that Sonny is shooting mostly, although he's going to the head now, mostly toward that body. You know the old story, you kill the body and the head might follow. Knockdown, ladies and gentlemen, a right-hand shot. A right-hand shot on the chin. Jersey Joe Walcott. Sonny cannot move. Check the time.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Give me the mic.
the timekeeper counted out Liston in 1 minute of the first round. 1 minute of the first round, the winner by a knockout. And still the heavyweight champion of the world, Muhammad Ali.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think the time was a bit off. Wait a second. Mutual is joining us. Come here. Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay. Come here, Angelo. Get him over here, if you will. Ladies and gentlemen, we saw it a little better than halfway through that first round. He's now talking to the press. We have the entire Mutual network of over 800 stations, 80 million listeners in with our closed circuit audience. Let's find out all about the punch. Angelo, let's get him over. Move over. Watch the cable. All right, Cassius. Wait a minute, Muhammad Ali. Wait a minute now. Muhammad Ali, better known as Cassius Clay. Muhammad, what was the punch that won it for you? You're a real champion at this point.
Well, the punch won the fight for me. Well, I believe it was a left hook or a right cross. And one of the two, I really can't think because I was moving too fast.
A left hook or a right cross?
That's right.
All right, now, did you think you were going to be able to do it in the first round? You did it in 6 rounds last time, Cassius.
Did not tell the world that I had a surprise. And that if I told you the surprise, you would not come to the fight. With me was Almighty Allah and his messenger. And I've been saying my prayers regular, living a righteous life.
Right.
And as you see, what happened?
Oh, wait a minute. Now, let me ask you this, if I may, Cassius. Wait a minute.
Mohammed.
All right, no, wait a minute. Okay, all right, Mohammed, tell me this. Did Liston hit you with any kind of shot that maybe hurt you, any whack toward the body?
No, he hit at my body, but he hit my arms instead.
He hit your arms instead.
I'm a little too fast, Steve, to be hit by
You
fellas like
seemed very confident at the beginning. Why were you that confident coming
I'm
out?
confident because Allah's with me and his messenger, Elijah Muhammad.
All right,
And
now,
as you know,
Mohammed, tell me this. Did you really knock him out with the left hook and the right smash?
Well, I would like to see the videotape if you have it.
All right, do we have the
Maybe I
videotape?
might
Yes,
be
we
able to
do.
show you more.
All right, we have the videotape, and let's try for viewers all over the world see what we have. We're going to run it back, I believe, in slow motion. Don't lean on me, fellas, please. If you don't mind, this is a hectic scene. But now look.
Get that after
Now listen.
jacket.
No, that's
a beauty.
Thank you, Angelo.
Just like the knockout.
You must be a happy guy. While we're waiting for this tape to be replayed, Mohammed, who would you like to go against next?
Well, I guess we'll get the rabbit Floyd Patterson next. He wants to beat me up.
There you
because of
are.
my
There
religion.
you are. Let me
see what he can do.
Now there's the beginning of
So
the
they
fight.
cut it on fast motion. We don't need
No,
slow
it's
motion.
slow motion because we want to entertain the folks. We want them to see what
Oh,
you
I
just told
understand.
us.
I ended so fast. You want them to get get something for the money, huh?
Yes, I do. All right, now this is the beginning of the first round. Jersey Joe Walcott's the referee. Now, what was that? A right over a left?
That fast right hand that no heavyweight in the world has.
Now that left hook, did that jar the guy?
I don't know, Steve. I didn't feel it.
All right, now look. Did you improve with the right
Look
hand
at that
counter?
beautiful grace, fella. You've
you
never
got
seen
good-
a man in history move like this. Notice that. Ain't that beautiful? Dodging all of those powerful punches. You notice him floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee. That's my old saying.
Well, that is your old saying. Now, are you
Now, look at that
feigning this
beautiful
guy?
work.
Are you
Joe
feigning
Woods,
it all?
Marciano, none of them was no prettier. Look at the timing. Look.
All right, now, Cassius,
Mohammed,
were you feigning this guy at any time?
Well, Steve, I fainted him a few times.
Now, look, we stopped our cameras. And there's Sonny moving toward you with what he considers his big bombs. Did you think he'd be able to lower the boom?
Yeah, Sonny have big bums, but as you see, with those bums, he couldn't find nothing to hit.
He couldn't. Now, I noticed you got out of close range pretty fast. Was that your battle plan?
Here's the knockout, Steve.
No, come on. Well, Mohammed, tell us now. What was your battle plan?
I'm just watching him, letting him throw a few punches. He's strong now. He's got a lot of energy. Let him try himself out a little, miss a few, fill him out. When a man misses punches, he loses confidence. And as you see, I'm just floating around, taking my time, watching him, listening to the people boo. As you know, the world, Liston was a gangster, a criminal, but now, as you know, everybody was for him. I guess I was the villain. Although I live a righteous life, I was the villain, so I guess God just wanted the world to see that no wicked, evil criminal can whoop a righteous man.
Let me interrupt you. What did you do there with your feet?
Beautiful footwork. I was getting ready to come in there with a pretty right, but he was in the way.
He was in the way.
Yes, I must say this was an easy payday. My shape was so good, it really surprised me. I came in at 2
Now you're going to hit him. Watch
6
closely.
pounds.
Watch closely. Is it a right-hand counter? You tell us what it is. I think it was a right-hand counter, not the left hook that you talked about a while ago.
Well, didn't I tell you that Liston said in my poem, I want the world to know that I apologize. This kid is so fast, he can't be touched, you know.
Now watch this.
That's
Watch
part of the
closely.
poem I have.
He's still the aggressor, at least moving towards you.
This
Now,
is scientific action, you see. I'm a creative fighter, just taking my time and watching him. The man is a little afraid. All of this talk about somebody coming in the arena with bombs and machine guns scared him to death. It didn't scare me, but it scared him.
well, now, Bodini, there it is. That was the right-hand counter.
Let's watch it. Let's watch it.
A right-hand counter, as I saw it.
Steve, you have never saw the real Muhammad Ali. I haven't had time to warm up yet.
You haven't.
I haven't had time to just sit
Now,
down and
let's look at it again. Now, that right hand was good. He aims toward the belly. He hit you under the heart there.
Yeah, I didn't feel it.
You didn't.
No, let's watch it. I thank Allah for his messenger, Elijah Muhammad, for giving me the confidence to conquer all of this fear
All right,
they
now-
tried to put in me here
Now,
tonight. I
Muhammad,
don't want to
describe
overlook
this.
it.
Describe this to us. Here he's coming towards you. He's moving in. You counter, I think.
I know I just blocked that right hand with my elbow. See, you notice my guard is down. I can't be hit because I have split-second timing with footwork and head work.
All right, now watch it. Here it goes, in my opinion, as I look back. Halfway through this first round, or a little better, he's off balance.
I'm glad you're showing this in slow motion. I see why now. So fast, I don't guess you can see me in real action, Holly.
You're too tough for me. You're too tough for me to see. All right, let's be looking closely. A long time in slow motion for this to happen.
Who are they howling at?
No.
That's right hand.
Right hand. The right hand hurt him.
Right hand. Right hand. Knock him out. Watch this.
What was it?
Watch this. Right hand. Knock him out. Watch this.
Did you think he was getting up?
Oh, I knew he would fall early, but I wanted it to be about 3 or 4 minutes later.
Why are you standing over him,
I'm trying to
Muhammad?
tell the bum to get up and fight. People
Why are
pay
you
all the
doing
money.
that? Tell me why.
Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you? Hold it, don't say nothing. Didn't I tell you my poem?
Yes,
Listen,
you did.
said, this time I'm a bigger fool. I'm flat on my back instead of the stool. And I'll be darned if it's not right.